everybody ever tell you you look good?
What happened to Kane?
Everything's attached itself to it. We have to get it within 30 right away.
What kind of thing? I need a clear definition.
Did you ever ship out to that I went out 5 times with another science office. They replaced him 2 days before the next day. Still back.
Dick, like wonderful defense mechanism.
This is how we do it?
Who knows what's going to do when it's
Goodness gracious, man, you gotta watch out who your friends are. You think fucking frat boys going and kidnapping is bad? Fucking Alset, they're not even, look at that, not even at the wheel, these fucking people. Matter of fact, and I guess this is how it's gonna go down. Fuck. Oh man, I heard on somebody's show the other day I got big news. I got big news. I got big news. I got a big nose. And you know what that means. And what's up with this fucking outfit? These aren't even my clothes. I look like Commander Mark from Let's Draw. Man, this is... You spelled my name wrong. Fucking people. This is what they do. Okay, so... By the way, we transition to the next phase. We are moving nowadays. So don't go to where we used to be because we are remodeling that place and we're going to the new place. What? You didn't know? Didn't know? If you've talked to me, you should have known. I told you. You know? So Alset and Noel... they just decided to come by and pick me up and, I guess, take me for a ride and see what's going on. Let's see, that's New York City, it looks like. I'm probably not going to see. It's got some kind of cloaking device or something. I don't fucking know. These fucking aliens, I can't explain anything they do. This is just what they do. Okay, anyways, yeah, so on topic. Like I said, we are moving... we've transitioned to phase 2. I've told you I have a business plan. I've hit a couple people up, and a lot of people have reached out, and I'm very thankful. I always tell my kids, like, one thing in life is the hardest thing is consistency. You know, everybody can say that they love you. Everybody can say that they're a hard worker. Everybody can say that they're going to do the job. Everybody can say everything, you know, but will they do it? And will they do it all the time? I mean, even when it comes to like quarterbacks, I say accuracy. I saw a quarterback the other day. They're like, look how far he can throw. Well, that's just one guy throwing to one guy. You know, the safety will catch the Hail Mary. And, God dang, you're going to get me sick. Crazy. Yeah. Anyways, so... Yeah, I'm more about accuracy. Don't give me the deep ball, you know. I seen that video. But anyways, let's get some consistency. So NASA, moon rocks. We'll talk about that later because Alset and those people always want to talk about these situations. But I'm not going to talk to them. Cholesterol. Did I tell about Fresno? In Fresno, people always say like Bakersfield's like the armpit of California. Okay, I'll buy that. Fresno then is like the belly button. It's like really cool located. It looks really nice, but it always seems to be full of shit. Just saying. So, but what I was saying, the other day they had a conversation about wheels and doors. So I talk about that. People are evil, Tinder, drugs, mom, NASA, moon rocks. Getting wild down there. I don't know. Okay, anyways, yeah, what was I going to talk about again? Fucking just forgot. Oh, yeah, wheels and doors. So my kids were saying that there's way more wheels than there are doors. And I'm like, well, there's doors. Like, I mean, your car has 4 doors. Plain. And then the kid's like, well, it has 4 wheels. Okay, cross them out. But then you got a trunk. Is that a lid or is that a door? Then you got a glove compartment. Is that a door? They're like, well, the chair has wheels on it. Well, those aren't wheels. Those are actually casters. Casters are different. You know, something on the bottom of a chair, those aren't wheels, those are casters. If you put wheel on a chair, it would be considered, that's right, kids, a wheelchair. So if you think at work you have a wheelchair, that you're wheelchair bound and you got some cool little sticker, then go ahead. But I think my chair, when I have an office chair, it has casters. I'm just trying to say example. Even like a drawer. People said the drawer has wheels. No, those are rollers. You got to know what we're looking at. You know what I mean? Like if you're going to build a industrial complex and say it does food, or like Amazon. Amazon has these little platforms, right? And has these bars that go across them. And they have these little tiny, what people thought they were wheels. But they're not. They're rollers or they're casters. Rollers to roll shit. They're not wheels to pop wheelies. Okay. So there are way more doors. House has many doors. You know, if your house has wheels, then your house has a lot less doors. True that. You know? But if my fly's open, is that the barn door? The barns have a door? Does the barn have wheels? No. Barn does not have wheels. So, if you really want to talk about doors, even like your old VCR, kids, VCR is where they played VHS in. They had a front door. We used to change the times. So like you wanted to record something, your dad would be like, "You better record the fucking golf tournament today." I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll figure out how to record 6 hours of video on this 45-minute cassette tape that we've already copied 5 times on of Little Mermaid. I'll see if that works, and then time it out right. And then also when you're recording something, you can't watch something. Yeah, I'm going to watch golf all day. That's probably going to happen. So anyways, the door would open and you fucking program your VCR. Cha-ching. You know what I mean? So there are way more doors than wheels in my perspective. Motorcycles, bicycles, those got wheels, granted. But my house has doors, cabinet doors. There's doors all over. My refrigerator door, my dryer door, my washer door. I can continue on with door. I feel like I'm on Forrest Gump. He's got cabinet doors. He's got a barn door. I saw the babies. The babies looked at me, and I think I'm scared. So anyways, yeah, let's not have stupid conversations, but I just had one. So I don't know. People's evils are always different. I was talking about that the other day to somebody because they were trying to say something like, what was it? Was it glasses? It was like drugs, you know, drugs, and then applications. You know, people will get on dating apps because it's far easier to get on a dating app than it would be to possibly use drugs, and are more accepting. But the way they use apps are the same way they would use drugs. They'd be addicted to them. They kind of free time. They're always thinking about it, consistently using the app, aka drugs. But, you know, everybody has their little evils and what they consider evil more than one thing than the other. I'm not saying that an app and a drug are equal in society. That is not what I'm saying. I'm not running for fucking justice. Please, no, I didn't say that exactly. Lindsey Graham, please, Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham, shut the fuck up, Lindsey Graham. Lindsey. God damn, Lindsey Graham. I don't know if you watched it, but Lindsey Graham, whoo-wee. Like, so imagine if Trump was going for this is just shooting my ass. Like, this is not negative. So imagine if Trump was going for, he was going to become, you know, the next justice, right? So imagine that, right? So he goes in, okay? Man, it's fucking looking crazy here. And they're asking all kinds of questions, right? And then they ask him something, and then they don't let him answer the question. Now, that's not what you said. Well, I didn't say that at all. No, that's exactly what you said. Well, I didn't say that. And I think Trump, this is where it's funny because, like, people say, like, he got away with some shit, but he didn't. People hated him for what he said. So I guess it doesn't work because he didn't get reelected. Of all the presidents in my lifetime not to get reelected, it's pretty fucking shocking, right? So, but the girl just sat there and Lindsey Graham literally cut this chick off for like 15 minutes. Sorry to call her chick, Chief Justice. I say this all the time when people try to, knock these women. I like to point out that a lot of these women have been more successful in their one singular life than most of you men have been in your whole family tree. Your whole family tree. I mean, you guys, is that a nuclear power plant? Lindsey Graham cut her off over and over again. How disrespectful. See, for me, that's probably why obviously I won't be in that position. And that's why like certain people, like I do what I do. This is what I do. I rant a little bit. I tell a little bit of jokes and a little bit of reality. So it's a little bit of lying and the truth. Lying me and some truth and, a little bit of jokes, you know what I mean? So, but if I get real, but like I always say, don't say you got your information from me. Don't say that. That's a terrible idea. But a lot of times people just have secondhand information where they heard it from someone else. And that person who told them should have said, don't say you get it from me either. You should go look it up over on the Truth Network or go see on Fox News or Newsmax. You can check it out anywhere. Like Newsmax or the Fox Network or Mark Levin. You can check it out anywhere, you can check it out on Tucker or anywhere, every word saying it. Anyways, fucking getting a little lost on that one. Are we talking about drugs? We're talking about Donald Trump? Yeah, fuck. That's why sometimes you need fucking Alset in the house, because Alset can keep me on track. But, when I'm by myself, they just drop me off. It's like autopilot. It's bullshit. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, I'd be in there and somebody would ask me some question, be like, look, bitch, shut the fuck up. You want me to answer the question? It'd be like, I don't know if you can cuss. I guess they're disrespectful. They'd be like hitting the hammer and shit. They were hitting the hammer for him too. Like, we need you to shut up. And then Ted Cruz like, this is bullshit. He took all my time. You guys are both Republicans. Shut up. Ted Cruz like, I got another children's book. Are babies racist? You're saying the babies are racist. I think the page says babies are not racist. I don't know. Did you read it? Did you read the book, Ted? It had like 8 words. I was in Mexico. Oh, sorry. You should have read the book. Yeah, it was crazy. So highly disrespectful. And very amazing that the lady could stay quiet. Just sit there and, answer questions calmly. And oh, yeah. So, that's kind of the point. And I think that might be why I won't have a basic TV show. Plus, I would never want to have a basic TV show. And, okay, here's what you're going to say. We're going to do this and that and the other thing. I'm like, bitches, I got my own shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do some acting maybe, or maybe like a TV comedy, but I'm not going to be no TV talk show host. That doesn't sound interesting at all. Jimmy Kimmel doesn't sound good to me at all. I guess cash. I guess paydays don't sound bad. What am I saying? Like, millions of dollars. I'm like, no, never gonna do it. I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, trust me. No, but yeah. So you get rude with me, and I don't care if I'm gonna be judge. I'm gonna set it straight. Hey, if I'm gonna be the judge, motherfucker, I'm gonna judge up in this bitch. Okay, this might not be my courtroom, but let you know, motherfucker, I am a judge, and I swiftly judge people. But so hopefully she gets in and this doesn't get too annoying. But yeah, fuck Lindsey Graham. He's a piece of shit. My point being is everybody has different views of evil. The city's looking beautiful. Some people think, like I said, alcohol is bad. Some people think weed is bad. I have a friend who would think, like, this is like when I'm in my 30s. He thought, we worked together. He thought, man, I can't believe you smoke weed. You must be a sinner. You never go into heaven. Hard to be a Christian if you're gonna be smoking weed. And I'm wow, fucking, man, this guy is pretty righteous. And sure enough, he was a hardcore Christian. I think he played guitar in like a Christian group, and he was like a youth leader. Like his whole life was Christian. And he talked about his family growing up very religious, but like at work, he had a indifference with one of his bosses who were changing from one company to the other. He didn't like the fact the guy was leaving companies. So when the boss wasn't around, he grabbed the boss's sunglasses, he shoved them down his pants, rubbed the sunglasses on his balls, and put them back on the table. He said, thank you, Jesus Christ. So he left there with the glasses that smelled like his balls / taint. The room saying, I'm glad your glasses smell like my balls and my taint. And Reuben, you're going to hell because you smoked weed. So, me personally, I think one of us would have got judged a little differently in my eyes, and his eyes, we were getting judged differently. So, everybody's evil's different. Like I was saying about apps, when people get on apps, it's like drugs. When the dating apps were popular, everybody was on them. At first, like back in the day, dating apps were terrible. Every time I knew these people, this was probably like 20 years ago, and they met on a dating app, on an online app, and they were two fat, unlovable people. One person was like heavily in debt, and they didn't last very long. It was chaos, right? But these were two unlovable motherfuckers. Like, yeah, you had to go online because you can't meet anybody in fucking public, right? But in reality, when the dating apps came out, everybody was on them. The hottest chick, the ugliest chick, the sluttiest chick, the prudest chick, to the guys, every guy was on there. It was everybody was on there. Your teacher, I saw a video the other day. It was a guy, he got on Tinder and ran into his old principal, hit her up like, hey, what's up? People's ex-wives were on there. People you don't like, ex-wives were on there. Like, everybody was on there. You know what I mean? So drugs were the same thing. If they were more accessible and more relatable, so people be using drugs just like they use the app. And they use those apps just like drugs. And some of those people, man, were getting used like drugs. Because the app, bad. Oh, shit. You're not going to pick another person up. Goodness gracious. He's fucking all set. So we'll talk about sports. So there's some big things happening in NFL and sports. So right now, I think we're going to go ahead and send it to our sports guy. And go ahead. Send it back to the studio. Thank you, Reuben. This is Reuben with Sideline Sports today. Big trades in the NFL have been going on. Matt Ryan goes to the Colts. Nobody cares. Deshaun Watson goes to the Browns. Baker Mayfield's heart is broken. What is he going to do with all that free time after he just cleaned up the stadium? I'd be pretty pissed off too when you dedicated all your energy to fixing up your home and all that stuff and the commercials, and now they move another dude in. Happens all the time. Watch out. Big trades. Davante Adams is back with the Raiders to meet up with his old quarterback, Derek Carr. I don't mean back with the Raiders, but with his old buddy again. The only problem is, when I've watched the Fresno State Bulldogs, they did a lot of bubble screens when they were with Derek Carr. Davante Adams doesn't do the bubble screens, and bubble screens aren't very successful in the NFL. Will he be able to do what he did back at college? I'm not too sure, but I'm real excited to see, and I'm ready to buy a new jersey. Other big moves. Tyreek Hill goes to the Dolphins. I think this is not the end all there. I think they're still going to make a quarterback move. I don't think Tua's the guy, but maybe they think that he can just throw the ball down and Tyreek Hill can play three flies up like he does with the Kansas City Chiefs and catch one and take him to the touchdown zone and maybe carry another quarterback like he did in Kansas City. Because now that Tyreek Hill is gone, Patrick Mahomes is going to fall flat on his face. Like I've told you before, low 60% completion ratio. Watch it happen. This is Sideline Sports. Don't talk trash about the street, Jesus. We out. Well, that was great. Yeah. I totally agree. I think Patrick Mahomes is really going to show who he really is. And you're going to see some big-time change, especially without Tyreek Hill. Good luck, right? Big news. Apparently, UFO sighting over Fresno. Great job, guys. That's going to be it for today. Like, share, hit the subscribe button, join the thousands of followers worldwide. We want to appreciate everybody. Hey, wait for phase 2. I told you, right? Anyways, now I'm on a fucking spaceship. Oh, there you go. Love the American flag. It looks beautiful when it's in front of your place, but when it's hanging off the back of your truck, it's very disrespectful. I love my country. I love my old studio. Love the new place. Like, share, subscribe. We out.